I will begin with my opponent's off-case arguments and then move on to the on-case arguments. In my opponent's disadvantage, point B, she argued that my plan will overpopulate colleges, and she had one response to my argument of contradiction by saying she was building a two-world scenario. To this, I have two responses. My first response is that my opponent has no idea what will occur from my plan. Both their scenarios are completely different. My second response is that the solvency of my plan does not only include a higher attendance rate, but also allows students to accumulate less debt. My opponent's predictions about what will occur from my plan are invalid because both scenarios she presented show a lack of understanding of what would actually happen from my plan. And my plan will provide solvency by helping students afford college. Now on to the on-case argument. In my contention 1.A, my opponent argues that low-income students will still not be able to afford college. I then had two responses, with the first stating that the plan will still help low-income students, and the second being that there are scholarships aimed for low-income students. My opponent had one response saying that my plan is not needed because low-income students are able to get scholarships. To this, I have two responses. First, not every low-income student is able to get a scholarship. My second response is that my opponent completely ignores my first response of the argument, and my plan is to help students be able to afford college by reducing the price of tuition. And there are three reasons the affirmative will win the debate. My opponent disregards the fact my plan will help students afford college. Second, my plan will not cause a drastic change because it only changes the tuition price. And lastly, students will overall have less school debt.